The University of the West Indies is a public university system serving 18 English-speaking countries and territories in the Caribbean: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, the Bahamas, Barbados, Belize, Bermuda, British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, Dominica, Grenada, Jamaica, Montserrat, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago. Each of these countries is either a member of the Commonwealth of Nations or a British Overseas Territory. The aim of the university is to help unlock the potential for economic and cultural growth in the West Indies, thus allowing for improved regional autonomy. The university was originally instituted as an independent external college of the University of London. Since the university's inception, students and faculty have been recognized in fields ranging from the arts and sciences to business, politics, and sports. Notable alumni and faculty include 3 UWI Nobel laureates, 61 Rhodes Scholars, 18 current or former Caribbean heads of government, and an Olympic medalist. The university's cricket team previously participated in West Indian domestic cricket, but now participates as part of a combined campuses and colleges team. This university consists of 3 physical campuses at Mona in Jamaica, St. Augustine in Trinidad and Tobago, Cave Hill in Barbados, and the Open Campus. There are satellite campuses in Mount Hope, Trinidad and Tobago, and Montego Bay, Jamaica, and a center for hotel and tourism management in Nassau, Bahamas. The other contributing countries are served by the Open Campus, which has a physical presence and heads of sites in each of the 18 countries. There are international programs for universities in the USA, Canada, United Kingdom, Brazil and Mexico, such as University of Toronto, Universidade Federal da Bahia, Queen's University, Emory University, University of Massachusetts, the University of Guelph, Michigan State University, Yale University, Florida State University, King's College London, and Universidad.The Quintana Roo. History. The university was founded in 1948, on the recommendation of the Asquith Commission through its Subcommittee on the West Indies chaired by Sir James Irvine. The Asquith Commission had been established in 1943 to review the provision of higher education in the British colonies. Initially in a special relationship with the University of London, the then University College of the West Indies was seated at Mona, about 5 miles from Kingston, Jamaica. The university was based at a camp used by evacuated Gibraltarians during the war. The University College achieved independent university status in 1962. The St. Augustine campus in Trinidad, formerly the Imperial College of Tropical Agriculture, was established in 1960, followed by the Cave Hill campus in Barbados in 1963. Before the establishment of the Open Campus, university centers, headed by a resident tutor, were established in each of the other 13 contributing territories. Each of the physical campuses has faculties common to all of the campuses, such as humanities and AMP, education and social sciences. Cave Hill and Mona have the Faculty of Science and AMP, technology, while St. Augustine, Trinidad and AMP, Tobago, houses the School of Natural Sciences and the School of Agriculture under the Faculty of Agriculture and Sciences. Cave Hill, Barbados and Mona, Jamaica and St. Augustine, Trinidad and Tobago has a full Faculty of Law. Both Mona, Jamaica and St. Augustine, Trinidad and AMP, Tobago have the Faculty of Medicine. In 2008, Cave Hill accepted the first students at the Faculty of Medicine. Previously, they only accommodated students in the final 2 years in the medical program at the School of Medicine, which was located at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. St. Augustine also has the Faculty of Engineering. In 1950, HRH Princess Alice, Countesses of Athlone, the last surviving granddaughter of Queen Victoria, became the first Chancellor of the University College of the West Indies. Sir William Arthur Louis was the first Vice-Chancellor under the UWI's independent charter. A native of St. Lucia, he served as the first West Indian principal of the UCWI from 1958 to 1960 and as Vice-Chancellor from 1960 to 1963. He was succeeded by Sir Philip Sherlock, who served as Vice-Chancellor from 1963 to 1969. Sir Roy Marshall, a Barbadian, was the next Vice-Chancellor, serving from 1969 to 1974. He was succeeded by Dr. Aston Zachariah Preston, a Jamaican, who died in office on June 24, 1986, having served from 1974. The fifth Vice-Chancellor was Sir Alistair MacIntyre, who served from 1988 to 1998, followed by alumnus and Professor Emeritus Rex Nettleford, who served from 1998 to 2004. The current Vice-Chancellor is Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, who succeeded Professor E. Nigel Harris in May 2015. Current enrollment across the 4 campuses is 56,000. Professors emeriti include Sir George Aileen, Mervyn C. Aileen, Sir Fitzroy Richard Augier, Compton D. Bourne, Wilfred R. Chan, Daphne R. Douglas, Sir John Simon Rawson Golding, Douglas Gordon Hawkins Hall, Keith Lawrence Woodville Marshall, Mervyn Morris, Sir Kenneth Stewart, and Dr. Michael Carter. This tertiary school is made for students who are willing to further their studies in the specific faculty. Notable faculty and administrators: Hilary Beckles, historian, Vice-Chancellor from May 2015. William Arthur Lewis, economist, lecturer, author and joint winner of Nobel Memorial Prize in Economics of 1979. Albert Belville Lockhart, consultant and ophthalmologist, recipient of the Jamaican Order of Merit, co-inventor of Canisol. Manley Elisha West, professor of pharmacology, recipient of the Jamaican Order of Merit, co-inventor of Canisol. Orlando Patterson, John Cowles, professor of sociology at Harvard University. Sam M. C. Daniel, B.Sc., UWI Mona Jamaica, M.A., Harvard University, Ph.D., Harvard University. Dr. Daniel Kaur, senior lecturer in computer science at UWI Mona campus. Dr. Patrick Hosin, senior lecturer in computer science at UWI St. Augustine campus. Notable alumni: UWI graduates who are, or have been, heads of government: Kenny Anthony, Prime Minister of St. Lucia; Owen Arthur, former Prime Minister of Barbados; Dean Barrow, Prime Minister of Belize; Denzil Douglas, former Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis; Rufus Ewing, Premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands; Bruce Golding, former Prime Minister of Jamaica; Ralph Gonsalves, Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines; David A. Granger, President of Guyana; Andrew Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica; Patrick Manning, former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago; Keith Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada; Joseph Walcott Parry, former Premier of Nevis; P.J. Patterson, former Prime Minister of Jamaica; Kamla Persad-Bissessar, first female Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago; Keith Rowley, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago; Lloyd Erskine Sandiford, former Prime Minister of Barbados; Kennedy A. Simmons, a former Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis; Orlando Smith, Chief Minister of the British Virgin Islands; Freundel Stewart, Prime Minister of Barbados; David Thompson, former Prime Minister of Barbados; graduates in other fields: Sharon Aarons, Australian soil scientist; Faris Al-Rawi, Attorney General of Trinidad and Tobago; Fi Ellington, Jamaican media personality and lecturer; Marilyn James, Jamaican-born winner of the 2015 Man Booker Prize for Fiction; Dolliver Nelson, member of the International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea; Chris Rampasad, journalist, author, cultural advocate; Patrick Lipton Robinson, judge of the International Court of Justice; Walter Rodney, Guyanese historian and political activist; Shafamana Uatiel, Namibian lawyer; Adalbert Burt Tucker, Belize River Valley Development Program; Derek Walcott, Nobel Prize for Literature.